Nothing against Mikey. I just don't usually tail him, but
but we're all the way back.
Jose Altuve needs to hang him up.
Dillon had what? I know it's Dillon. I always say Dillon.
Welcome back to another episode of the Will Be Seein podcast. We're back from Notre Dme. Hockey's in full swing. The Rangers are playing playoff baseball. How's everybody doing?
But why'd you say the Rangers and not the Phillies?
Oh, that's true.
it's fucked up.
In all fairness, they did play yesterday.
That's
It's
true.
fresh on the memory.
Yeah,
It's
fresh on the
memory.
mind, dude.
Yeah.
Fresh on the mind.
Glad to be home. Another weekend of traveling. I know you're getting traveler's fatigue.
Another weekend of traveling. Definitely getting a little bit of traveler's fatigue, but it's fun.
No,
It's
it is a
fun,
good
man. It's
time.
fun.
At least y'all got to fly this time, and it wasn't a 10-hour drive, right?
I mean, the flight home was sardines.
That was
Literal
we-
sardines.
What?
We were back of the plane last row.
Sure, of
Which I
course.
feel like the last row is smaller for whatever reason.
It is.
Yeah.
100% is.
Claustrophobic.
Yeah. But yeah, that sucked.
And you can't recline.
Yeah.
if you're all the
Yeah,
way in the
whoever
back.
books our flights loves putting us
I've
back there.
never felt like I was. I've never felt like I wasn't small enough to sit in the middle. First time ever in my life, I felt
That's
like
crazy.
I was inside of Trent and JJ.
Yeah.
Like literally inside.
Yeah.
Damn. It was like a smaller
But
plane.
And the whole plane was full too, so there's nothing we could do about it.
full, dude.
But also, first time we didn't stay at a fucking Best Western in buttfuck nowhere. It was nice to get
Facts.
some home cooked meals by
Yeah.
Mrs.
Aw.
Fruity.
Oh, that's
Aw,
right. You
yeah.
did stay with
Frudenberg.
Fruity.
Fruity has a pad too.
Mrs.
The
Frudenberg.
land in Indiana is insane.
His little theater room or whatever looked awesome.
We need that.
Like, that was a great
We
place to
need
sweat
that.
bets.
Need
Nice.
that.
Yeah, that was
It
a
was
good.
the most ideal place to sweat out bets, and just you don't know what time it is because there's no windows, so you could just incubate.
That's
in there.
dangerous.
Bro's
Yeah.
at Superbook.
we were literally at Superbook. Dude. We were literally at Superbook.
Just munching on snackies and sweating red zone.
Oh, that's
Electric.
awesome.
Sweating.
Sounds nice.
It was a good weekend though. A lot happened, obviously. I guess Dillon Danis got exposed.
Exposed.
Yeah, we were at the tailgate. We didn't get to watch any of the fight. I still don't even know how or what went down, but
I posted a clip on my Twitter.
that's
but
the only thing I saw.
Yeah. I mean, I was just so disappointed. I think everyone was. They tricked me. I was super hyped up for that fight. And he came out, and I think he landed something like 9 punches. Like, it was bad. And Logan was just having his way. And now you see Dylan still on Twitter, talking his shit. And it's like, dude, you just got
yeah,
whooped.
it's
so
weird.
Danis got his shit rocked.
Yeah, he literally just stood up with his hands in front of his face for about, what was it 5 or how long was the fight?
6 rounds.
Was double Shador.
Yep, double Shador.
Yeah, double.
Literally just getting.
But at first I was like, okay, he's trying to wear Logan out, get his arms tired. Makes sense. No, he just never ended up throwing punches.
You can't
And
talk all that shit
You can't.
and then show up and not throw a punch. You can't.
But what's
do that.
frustrating, he's still talking shit. It's like, dude, you don't even have a highlight clip of you landing a punch, and he's
I
still
will say on the
talking.
other side though, I saw that Logan Paul didn't rock him or wobble him.
He did. That is true.
So it's also on the other side of the coin. He didn't throw anything, but also Logan didn't really do much other than
When you're
land
defending the
punches.
whole time, it's pretty hard to get rocked or wobbled. You gotta
guess,
throw a
yeah.
punch
Yeah,
to be defenseless for a second, right?
Mhm.
So he literally had no opportunity to rock or wobble. I'm not defending Logan. I hate Logan. I think he's
Neither of
weird,
them
but-
came out good.
Did Logan have
That's
any
fair.
takedowns?
No,
No.
neither
Not a
one
single
did.
takedown.
Not
Yeah,
a
and
You
single
can't have
takedown.
takedowns in boxing.
Well, that was on Prize Picks.
Or knockdown.
Knockdown.
You're talking knockdown, yeah.
Sorry, fuck. Dude.
You're just not tapped in on the UFC world, man. This is why people.
really the shit that pisses me off is Dillon Danis, and I tweeted this out. He redefined what a keyboard warrior actually was, because a keyboard warrior,
Yeah.
posting hundreds of pictures of Nina Agdal. Finally learned her name. And then you show up and you just look like a bum. And then you take to Twitter right after and immediately go back to it. That's the definition of a keyboard warrior. Just immediately hopping right back on the keyboard
Yeah.
after you get your ass beat. Not a lesson learned. It was embarrassing. And I feel bad for him because he's going to be relevant for maybe a couple more days. And then you might not hear from Dillon. He's already trying to fight Jake Paul.
Yeah.
Dude, you fucking suck. Stop trying. You act like you just did camp for 6 weeks and you got nothing out of it. You didn't throw a punch. It's come on, dude. You're not relevant. Please stop trying.
junk.
Yeah, I mean, my whole thing was Dillon was like, I'm exposing because he's not a real fighter or whatever, and now he has the excuse that it wasn't like freaking MMA. I'm like, you knew it was a boxing match. That wasn't a problem before, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just
bot news.
I'm sure
it's a letdown.
His Twitter X paycheck was fat.
Fat.
Dude, he's been raking in money last 2 months.
Fat Twitter.
100%.
Probably made more than that, and then on the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, dude. Yeah.
There's a good
But,
chance.
Could you bet on it? I mean, you're in Indiana? Don't they have legal sports books there?
Yeah, no, you can. But we were at the tailgate mid-fight, had no idea what was going on. I was worried about college football, not even thinking about that fight.
You were placing a lot of bets there? Or?
So many.
Yeah.
Dude, I could never live in a state where it's legal.
Yeah. So,
So
we
literally right now.
we landed and just started deploying units immediately, and we landed on Friday, which is when Colorado played Stanford. We had like a full NHL slate, a whole college football
Well,
slate.
that's such a good
fire.
slate for a Friday too.
Yeah.
So we land and we get in the car. We get picked up by Fruity's parents, and we're in the car, and obviously everyone's like horny, firing up FanDuel or whatever.
Wait. Oh.
And I cook us, a 4-teamer. And I was like, "Yo, Trent, I think I got in my back on this one." And it was a hockey over, a hockey money line, Colorado alt spread, and an over in a college football game. And so we like lock in. We're like so excited. Like we got like all these units on FanDuel.
And I'm trying to bring good vibes. 'Cause usually, like I don't nothing against Mikey. I just like don't like usually tail him. But
That was the nicest disrespect.
It's
I've
kind of
ever
funny to
heard.
hear. You
I
say
was
that.
like, let's get the vibes up. We're on this weekend trip. We got legal books. Like I'm gonna
Fucking
tail Mikey. He
crazy.
seems fucking dialed.
Yeah. Okay.
Shit, full faded.
Yeah, full faded.
Full faded.
Full faded. Yeah, we were sitting there.
Lights
full
too
faded.
bright.
But this is why I tell them all the time. I was like, we don't tail each other for reasons.
Yeah.
It doesn't work when we tail each
There's
other.
no reasons though.
Those are the reasons. It does. We never hit on the same bet together, nor do we ever have fun on the same side. So it's like we might as well just
That's
never do it
such
again.
First
That's-
half,
wait.
Colorado, y'all were having fun.
Wait, so y'all never gonna tail each other ever again? Was that the last straw?
Not that we ever
No.
do.
I mean,
But who are you on tonight?
I'm on the Cowboys.
Yeah,
side.
I'm on the Chargers. So like,
But
it's
that's
just,
like that has nothing to do with like, oh, Mikey's on Chargers. I'm taking Cowboys.
It
It's
felt like it.
and it had nothing to do with him being on the Cowboys and why I took the Chargers.
I've
I
had
just-
Cowboys locked in for like 5 days.
I locked in the Chargers yesterday, but I didn't know officially that he was on the
Oh my
Cowboys.
God.
There's something
Um,
spiteful
You guys
going
are
on.
funny. You guys are
There's something
funny.
going on.
But regardless, we're sitting there and like the last leg was Colorado alt spread or minus 12.5. So we're sitting there, moose. We full faded everything. The Devils lost. The hockey game didn't go over, and the over in the football game missed by a field goal. So we're sitting there. We're going into Colorado. We're like, all right, load the account back up.
No.
Let's deploy on some same games, right? So we like cook. Me, Fruity, and Trent all cooked like 5 like same games separate from each other. They all had similar legs, but separate from each other. All on Colorado. And we're sitting there. We nuked 12.5. Like we have them in different lays. And we're sitting there in the first half hits. And we were like, oh my God. And keep in mind, this guy on Twitter, I'm not going to say his name, but has been fading Trent
Yes.
for mega maxes. And he took Stanford money line.
Mhm.
His name's Daily Hitman.
And he took Stanford money line, which was like what, plus
Like 350.
four-
Yeah,
350.
350. Yeah.
So we're sitting there like, dude, what a fucking idiot that guy is. Like, and we're like, yo, Trent, you need to tweet out, like, imagine taking like Colorado, or imagine taking Stanford money line. Right? Like, you guys really opened the book and took Stanford. So like sitting there, like he tweets that out. I respond to his tweet. Like Shador posted like his shop link after the first quarter. I screenshotted that, put that on Twitter. The third quarter happens, and Stanford scores 19 unanswered points.
Mhm.
The 19th point, we're sitting there, pitch black in this movie theater, pitch black. Fruity's in front of me, Trent's on the left side of me. We all have blankets on. It's been silence as Stanford is scoring. The 19th point hits, and it's like, Stanford has been unstoppable. And all I hear from my left is Trent just go,
I just started laughing.
I don't blame you.
started giggling.
Yeah,
And I look
it's
up,
shock. It's shock.
I look
for
up, I'm like,
sure.
what the fuck are you laughing at? He's like, dude, this is hysterical. Like, this is 21 to like 19 now at this point. Like, Fruity starts laughing. I'm laughing. We open Twitter, and we are getting
Flame.
banged on.
Yeah.
Like, banged on. And we're like, all right. Fourth quarter, Colorado's going to come back. Like, no way Stanford does this. Fourth quarter starts. Stanford has now made it a tie game. The worst nightmares are being realized that we're officially going to full fade. Because on the card is Colorado minus 12.5. That's not hitting.
Yeah.
At all. And I look over at Trent. He's like, dude, at this point, I want Stanford to win. And I was like, that is insane. Like, if we get out with a Colorado win, we don't look as bad. We head into overtime. And it was a nightmare. Because all of our same gamers were hitting.
Yeah.
Except him and Fruity had the spread. But I had Colorado -6.5. So in my same game, if Colorado wins the overtime, I'm going to hit. Because they have to kick the extra point. They win by 7. They score first. And we're like, yo, nobody move. Because my same game has life now. Like, this might hit.
Damn.
Stanford scores. Moose.
Yep.
Moose.
That was the head top catch.
Literally,
Yeah.
moose. 3 a.m. hits. Trent's tweet has like 1 million views. I'm on freezing cold takes.
Yep.
My tweet gets put in Marty Mush's article. Like, it was a nightmare scenario that started as like one of the horniest mornings of all time.
Dude.
I'd be like, dude, we got legal books and we're at a nuke, to being on freezing cold takes and being like the only people on Twitter just getting ripped.
And it was all because of one player.
who-
One player.
That dude was Calvin Johnson.
0. People forget he had 0 yards at halftime. Ended with 394, 13 catches, 3 touchdowns. Like,
Running
how?
slants.
I've never seen someone be more dominant in a fucking football game in my life.
Yeah. No, it was I mean, it's crazy for you to even have that many yards for a full game, but just a half?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
On slants.
And
Yeah,
they couldn't
slants.
stop.
I mean, that's what Colorado State did to them. They were just having their way with slants, and they got exposed
Can I hear
again.
what you have to say about Travis Hunter's performance?
I mean, for that, it looked like just too many snaps. Like, it's tough playing both sides. He's
Pick
also,
one
I think,
side.
special teams. But first game back, I'm trying to not, be too hard on him. But
I mean, he's a phenomenal athlete.
Yeah, he's
Like,
crazy.
He's crazy good, not talking shit there or anything.
I think
but
he's just worn out. Like, it's
pick
hard.
a side. Like, no one expects you to play fucking 400 snaps a game.
Yeah.
But I think they do.
But like, he had played so, like, people forget, like, he was the reason why they really like stayed in that game for a while
No, he's,
too.
He's for sure
Like, he
good.
popped off, but
But the
yeah, at the end it
parlays,
showed.
the parlays we were sweating were actually insane. Like, we had Shadur 4+ touchdowns, Shadur 400 yards, Xavier Worthy and Travis to score,
Weaver.
all in the lay, and
Yeah.
then ruined by Colorado.
Yeah, but that only hits if that game is a
No way,
bloodbath.
yeah.
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 So.
Because I was like, dude, we need Stanford to score because we need some yards
In-
from Shadur.
Yeah.
And
I don't know in what world you thought Shador was going to throw 400 and they were going to cover 12.5.
also
or
Xavier
whatever it
Worthy
was.
didn't even play.
Weaver. Xavier Weaver.
Xavier Weaver.
I'm just playing with you, I'm
Sorry,
just
sorry,
playing with
sorry.
But the funniest part of the whole day was we finally like get into the lair to watch these games, and we're sitting there and like everyone's just like deploying on random shit like Fruity's talking about. He's got like 2 hockey parlays. I'm like cooking shit. Trent is the whole time is like, dude, I'm so overwhelmed. I'm like, I don't know what to
I
bet
hate
on.
that.
He's like, dude, I'm jumping. He starts at the Colorado game,
Yeah.
and then he's like, all right, I might have the same game for the Devils game. And then 2 minutes later, he's like, yo, I'm in, like, Pat Mahomes is only plus 380 to win the NFL MVP. Like, literally
He went to
jumping
the future section.
all over the map.
We're like crafting up a SGP for the last like hockey game of the night, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, let's take Jack Hughes and OV like 6+ SOGs, and they're locking in their own shit. Meanwhile, I'm super overwhelmed looking at the app, like of all the things that you can fucking bet on. And so while we're like trying to all come together for a little hockey parlay, I'm like, guys, I got the slip.
Yeah, so we're all like, just keep in mind, deploying on Colorado, Devils, like all that shit.
Right.
The first time he opened his mouth was the same game for Colorado. Next time he opened his mouth was Ovi and Hughes to get 7+ SOGs.
Which almost hit.
And then he goes, yeah, I just locked in my first entry of the night.
And it was Mahomes to win MVP, Chet to win Rookie of the Year, and Tatum to win MVP. 200 to win 30 rackaroonies.
Oh my god.
I mean, shit's hitting, bro. Shit's fucking.
Tatum.
We're sitting there for hours, and he cooks a slip that won't hit for another 9 months.
If
Or
Tatum
ever.
averages 30 and their first seed in the East, he's winning that shit. And if Wembanyama goes down, Chet's
Yeah,
winning that
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
and Mahomes is winning that shit.
Bro just needs Wembanyama to get hurt.
That's literally what the bet is betting on Wembanyama to miss some
I
time.
don't mind the first 2 ones. It's like sure. That
Which
last,
ones?
Chet and Pat.
But you think Tatum's a stretch?
Yeah,
Tatum, I mean,
yeah,
that's
it's
the
a little bit of
biggest
a stretch,
odds.
but
for
we'll
sure a
see.
big stretch.
Yeah. We'll see.
But I mean, it could happen.
It
Definitely
could.
could happen. I'm betting
Yeah.
on him, his potential,
Yeah.
and he's shown
Dame,
before.
Dame Kemp coming into the Bucks hurts Giannis, I think,
Yeah.
for his stat line for his MVP.
Mm.
Mhm.
I'm worried about Luka the most. Jokic, obviously, he's the best player in basketball,
Embiid.
debatably. But I feel like Tatum has so much more to prove than anybody else that's on that list.
100%, because he went like ghost mode last year, right?
Yeah. And they've got a new team.
Yeah,
So.
I'm hyped for NBA to come back.
Me too.
I can bet on that shit again.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
too.
It's gonna
But
be a good time.
it's a stupid story about our FanDuel experience.
This is like just ridiculous. Like sitting there.
But at least
actually-
it ended.
First time I left a legal state up coin,
Wow.
which is huge.
Which is
Big
because
for
we
you.
went to the Notre Dame USC game.
Yeah.
We nuked Notre Dame. It was never Caleb and a chilly night in South Bend.
Never.
Notre Dame was exactly what you think Notre Dame would be. Not in a bad way, not in a good way. It just everything that happened from start to finish just felt very Notre Dame.
It's just like real traditional.
It was
Okay.
tough to go to Bama, then Ole Miss, and then
Yeah.
Notre Dame.
That's
know?
fair.
Yeah.
Because you were saying like no beers at the
I
game.
was saying, were you guys drinking hot cocoa at the game?
But like that's what you
With
could
my
buy.
chili blanket.
I heard that's like legendary though. Like I don't know if I'll
Didn't have
try.
it.
You didn't try it?
Fuck, didn't have
Apparently the hot cocoa is like
I
unbelievable.
saw people drinking it.
Didn't
but-
even know
Okay.
that was an option.
Yeah, I didn't know it was like.
I didn't even bother going to the concession stand because you couldn't buy beer.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That
They
sucks.
just changed that rule at Penn State. They could buy beer at games.
Really?
You couldn't before. No.
Yeah, you couldn't
Oh,
at
wow.
TCU either while I was there, and then they changed it like my sophomore year. It sucked.
Anything for the money, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do this really weird thing where they every point they score, they like
Little
do they like
push-ups.
put someone on top of them and
You
they
talking
they
about Penn
com-
State? That's Penn State does that too.
Really?
Yeah.
where someone lays over the crowd and you,
Usually a girl.
Y'all might
and
be
then
the
a
same
bunch of
school.
guys think they're fucking sick.
Yeah.
It's like,
Dude, but they like
Oh,
commit to the bit like fully. I
Yeah.
was so impressed.
we got girls
That's
who
awesome.
think they're fucking flyers. They're called flyers.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the girls that get thrown
Yeah.
during cheerleading. Yeah, girls all of a sudden who shouldn't be up there are
oh
definitely.
man.
No,
What do you
I'm
mean-
not
what do you
saying
mean by
like
that? You know what I mean?
I'm saying it's because they're not like super coordinated. Like a lot of the girls are like hammered, drunk.
Okay.
Like you shouldn't be tossing up a drunk girl with
No.
5 drunk guys beneath her going 1, 2. Like, dude, no, someone's gonna get hurt.
Dude, there was like they scored 38 points, so they were doing push-ups for every point, and they were
Oh.
going until the entire next fucking drive.
Yeah.
Like, we wanted to win and all.
Yeah.
I would say out of like all the schools we've been to, that would probably be last on the list, not in like a bad way, but just in terms of like I feel like going to SEC and Big 12 games and then going to
It
like
just wasn't a good fit for.
It's
Yeah.
just
you know,
like there wasn't
that's
any
fair.
frats or sororities, and so it was tough to like really get the full tailgate experience. But
Yeah.
there were a fuck ton of tailgates, and it was a good time.
no, it was fun.
But not having any cell service during tailgates is the
Yeah.
shittiest thing ever.
So shy.
Especially when you're sweating out other games
Mhm.
before the game you're going to.
Yeah.
Like the Washington Oregon game, I was sweating out because I had a 20-unit Bezos pack on Notre Dame in Washington
Yes, sir.
and had no idea what was going on. But I have Dave texting me updates, and I can only get cell service like every fucking 25 minutes. And so the game's about to end, and I'm anxiously waiting Dave to text me to let me know what's going on, because if Washington loses, I got to re-nuke Notre Dame again before the game starts. And I get a text from Dave saying, GG, move on, it's over. They went for it, didn't get it, and it's
Yeah.
over. And I was so sad, bro, because I was so confident in Washington, and like this is Pennix's game to like solidify Heisman.
Yep.
And I'm kind of like biased towards being a Husky fan because my girlfriend's whole family went there. But so sad, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I gotta get service so I can re-nuke Notre Dame. So I'm walking around the stadium trying to find a way to log into FanDuel so I can nuke Notre Dame, and I get a text from Dave saying, like, holy shit, it's not over. Like, they just won. Meanwhile, I had just put another $1,000 on fucking Notre Dame. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah. And so now I have $2,000 on Notre Dame. And I'm going to be in moose shit if they don't fucking win this game.
Uh-huh.
So
And-
hyped that they fucking.
And it was a
Yeah.
blessing.
Blessing.
was a
Caleb
blessing.
Williams might not be him.
I
He
think
looked
he's-
like it. He looked like a Raider out there. I'll tell
Dude,
you
he
what.
looked
I think he's still him. But
Yeah.
horrible.
He did look
The
rattled.
only thing he could do at the end of the game was these sidearm checkdowns, and that was it. Like
Yeah.
I don't
It
know
was-
what Notre Dame was throwing at him that he couldn't see if it was actually the cold or what it was,
Mm-hmm.
but he looked horrible.
as
Yeah.
a Southern California boy myself, it was definitely too chilly for Caleb. Way too chilly.
Way too
Trent's in
chilly.
a blanket, gloves, double socks,
Right.
sweatshirt.
How
a-
cold was
It
it?
really wasn't.
It wasn't
It wasn't that cold.
but it was cold. It was
Give
definitely cold
me
enough.
like a guesstimate, like, cause I'm from.
It was low, like,
Were you fine?
It was yeah. I had
Well,
a,
it was
deep-
windy,
I had
wasn't
a crew
it?
neck on and I was fine.
but it was definitely cold enough to where like gloves were necessary. There were
Okay.
a lot of people wearing gloves. Yeah, there were.
No,
Yes, there
definitely
were.
not necessary. Necessary is gonna be like
Below freezing.
Ohio State. will be necessary.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
I bought a Penn State windbreaker, so I'm ready.
But those games almost felt like the tale of losing a Heisman, winning a Heisman.
100%.
I feel like Michael Penis took a really large step into winning the Heisman.
Huge.
Caleb Williams took a massive step back in terms of losing the Heisman.
Yeah, I mean, I think Pennix is going to have to just really drop a really bad game to lose it.
Yeah.
I would say number 2, I think it is Dillon Gabriel. But the only thing with Dillon Gabriel is I don't think they play another ranked team for a while.
Probably
I mean,
not.
it depends what
Maybe
he
12.
does, obviously, how far they go. But Pennix, I mean, it's looking like it's his.
Literally, I'm obviously really high on Oregon. They ended up covering. But I really thought this Oregon team was going to come out and beat the shit out of Washington.
Same.
I think I said it on the last episode, and because I think they're built for a college football playoff.
Yeah.
And I felt like Washington was built for a team to compete in the Pac-12, and I think there's a big difference there.
Yeah.
But I think, again, the beauty of college is the advantage of being on your home field.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even imagine how electric Washington was.
Dude.
Well, I will say, though, like Oregon, they did kind of lose themselves. They should have won. They left points on that. I think they went for it 2 times. They
Yeah.
could have had 6 more points, if I'm not mistaken. They did kind of.
What's the head coach's name?
Lanning.
Yeah,
Dan
I saw a
Lanning.
tweet was like, make sure I never sit at a blackjack table with him
Yeah, I saw that too.
because the way he just gambled that game away.
He did.
He made
Fair.
some risky calls.
Very
Yeah,
fair.
he did.
But what a fucking game. And of
Awesome.
course, I had a 6-man prize picks entry. All of it was green except Michael Pennix on his fucking Heisman game.
That's fucking
How
crazy.
stupid is that?
And his line was what was it,
They're
349?
stupid high.
Yeah,
I
that
knew
was
coming
crazy.
in.
Yeah,
But yeah, you got to be careful taking Pennix yards because they put that bitch at 350.
yeah. Sharp on the Caleb lesson though.
That was so sharp. So sharp. They
I
had-
saw you like getting clowned for taking
yeah,
that.
they had a prize picks promo for Travis Kelce, DeAndre Swift, and Jonathan Taylor. So it was like Taylor, Swift, Kelce, first quarter touchdown. One of them just had to score a touchdown.
Yeah.
And so we took that with
Such a
Caleb's.
stupid
That was a stupid square.
Yeah, it's got to stop.
Like what? Like the glazing's unreal. Why is that even an option? First of all,
That's
but
gotta stop.
thankfully it was. Krabs posted. I was like, Krabs, that seems like a crab slip that might actually hit.
Yeah.
So I tailed it, and it was
DeAndre Swift scored in the second quarter.
Yeah, I know. We were like, oh my god.
And people were thinking that like that chalked the slip, so I was
Uh,
getting fucking chirps on that, and I'm like, you're an idiot.
Nah, you're
You're an
You're an
idiot.
idiot.
you're in piss, bozo.
Penn State knows the spread.
Yeah, I think we won by
61 to
was it
nothing.
61 to nothing? Yeah, no. We started covering, took Aller out. You know, it's like clockwork. No, but in all seriousness, I know I say it every week, and you guys are probably sick of me saying it. We probably know the spread going into Ohio State this weekend, and I'm worried because why the fuck is it 6? We literally have covered every single week, and it's a 6-point spread.
You're
in
the
shoot.
favorite?
In the shoot. No, we are not exactly. I thought we were favorites too.
Well, it's
Well,
hard playing
it's-
Ohio State.
We
I
are
mean, who
playing
have you
Ohio State.
played? You know what I mean?
But-
At the end of the day.
But Ohio State hasn't looked good. We've looked good against the bad teams. Ohio State hasn't even looked good against the bad teams.
Okay.
Ohio State just beat the dick off of Purdue.
Yeah.
I'm not worried
But-
about that.
This is your chance to shine. This is your chance to shine.
Yeah, no, this is as a Penn State student and alumni, this is the team that we really can never get. We could get over the Michigan hump every now and again. We do beat Michigan on occasion. This is the team I've never seen us beat before. Ever. And I'm going to the game with Mikey, and I'm fucking obviously so bricked. I'm not gonna start any altercations. We've already had this conversation. I'm not gonna be chirping too much.
It'll be
I
electric.
fucking hate Ohio State. I think I hate the Penn State's big thing is, oh, it's 4:00 and Michigan still sucks. And we like do this whole thing. It's like, and Michigan still sucks is like our thing.
Did y'all
Fuck
rip that
Ohio
from
State.
Texas with OU? Did y'all rip that?
No,
Y'all might have ripped that.
I don't think so.
Okay, whatever. Y'all might have ripped that.
Regardless, I hate it.
Yeah.
And I think it should be about Ohio State because I think Ohio State is our biggest rival, but people tend to say Michigan. But Michigan just fucking sucks, man.
I will say the funniest thing ever, I don't know if Trent heard it, but we're leaving the Notre Dame stadium. And obviously Notre Dame had played Ohio State already, lost to Ohio State, just beat the crap out of USC. And we're leaving the stadium. And there was like an old man with his family walking. And he goes, you know, this is the difference, man. And Notre Dame fans, we're classy. If we're Ohio State fans walking out here, I think we'd be talking. Well, it's classy. We're just classy. And I was like, what an awful thing to hear as I'm going into an Ohio State game. He was basically shitting on Ohio State fans, saying they're like the worst fans ever.
Yeah.
And I was just like, God, like this is going to be a brutal weekend.
You're going to be one of them.
I will be one of them.
Pussy.
Mike, you know how we talk about, like, dude, how do we not lock that in, like, before the game starts?
Yeah.
Where, like, certain things that happen every fucking weekend and we don't bet on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should make a lay where we actually, like, look through the slate and, like, think about what is the shit that always fucking happens. Like, Penn State covering, Tyreek yards. Like, what else were we talking about?
Well, no, we were talking about why don't we just keep it simple and take Tyreek yards with a Jalen Hurts touchdown.
Jalen Hurts to score, Dak to throw a pick.
But Jalen didn't even hurt. Jalen didn't even score.
Yeah, I know he fumbled.
What?
Or what happened?
It wasn't even a brotherly shit.
Yeah, I know it wasn't.
Was it?
It was just a 3-yard rush.
Yeah.
The score app said he fumbled and recovered it himself.
Well, yeah, it was a weird play. They fumbled it, and then they reviewed it, and it was a touchdown. So he didn't actually fumble it.
But there's just things where, like, a McCaffrey touchdown and Tyreek Hill yards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why do we keep trying to get cute with it?
You can't take that next week. McCaffrey's hurt.
Yeah. Bummer. Which is probably why they lost to the Browns.
Dude, fuck that.
A lot of survivor picks.
Dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
When are we going to stop fading the Browns in Cleveland?
When
Their
they
defense
do
is nuts.
weird shit. Like, they do weird shit.
PJ Walker.
That defense, though, is just crazy. They're so good.
PJ Walker couldn't even get a spot on the Bears roster this year. We signed him and cut him. And the fact that he beat the 49ers.
That's just the most Bears thing I've ever heard.
49ers without McCaffrey are about as mid as it gets.
The worst part is we're playing basketball in Indiana, and like Trent's running
You're playing basketball?
the surgical bias. We're just like shooting the ball
Oh,
around. And Trent's running the surgical bias, and he's like, I mean, Niners. We're like, yeah, I mean, obviously. First leg Niners. And then he goes,
Which normally.
Eagles. And then he goes, Eagles. And I was like, I'm going to have a Jets money line ticket.
And I was like, yeah, I'm sure you will. You do every week.
Which is true.
But we're all the way back. The Jets, we're going to make the playoffs. Aaron Rodgers' Achilles was dust. He's walking, throwing footballs. He's going to play Aaron Rodgers.
Comes back.
Yeah, like he's literally walking around like without crutches, throwing the football. I'm like, Achilles is a huge thing to tear, and he's just chilling.
Probably literally pumping it full of ayahuasca.
You can't help but think that this Jets team would have been something special with Rodgers.
Oh, 100%.
It's not over yet.
It's over.
I saw a tweet with the teams we had to play. I don't think people understand like the teams we've had to play. We've had to play the Chiefs, the Cowboys, the Eagles.
You play good teams.
The Patriots, who are just a division rival. That's always going to be a fucking good game. And the Bills. The fact that we're 3-3, even with Aaron Rodgers, probably best case scenario, or worst case scenario, we were 3-3 with Aaron Rodgers against those teams. Like,
I could see like a 4-2.
Yeah, to be a 4-2 would have been like a dream, right?
Mm-hmm.
But to get out of 3-3 with those three teams going into the bye, ideal scenario. We're doing with Zach Wilson. The defense is winning us games.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you play the Eagles, that's what happens when you make a running back throw the ball. He throws 3 picks.
Right.
Who do you guys play?
Throws 3 picks.
Who do you guys play?
But the dork Eagles came into New Jersey, got their fucking dicks punched off. Welcome to the show. We're going to the playoffs. Zach Wilson continues to get better.
No, he doesn't.
What are you talking about?
He hasn't thrown a touchdown in 2
He's winning. We're winning games.
Yeah.
That's all he has to do.
Zach Wilson isn't winning
Get
games.
us to
Your
the right
defense is winning games.
And Zach Wilson is continually to improve. He didn't turn the ball over.
He's doing his job.
The only touchdown the Jets scored, the Eagles let them score.
Let them score.
Yeah, you didn't see
to
that?
then get stopped.
Oh, I know.
So thank God.
They're dumb.
So thank God they let us score. Thank God. Like, what a fucking dumb team. That's why they're never going to win a Super Bowl with fucking Jalen Hurts. Let us score to let a running back come out and not be able to throw the ball again. What?
Dude, Breece Hall, though, him.
Hot
I
take.
freaking love him. I love
Literally
him so
him.
much.
It's literally him.
He is.
Jalen Hurts has been really bad. Like, people don't talk about it enough. He threw, 3 picks that game?
Yeah.
When our entire secondary was out, we didn't have a single starter in our secondary.
No Sauce?
No.
Yeah,
or
Sauce is
DJ
out.
Reed. We had 2 guys that were second strings play, and their backups were off the practice squad. And he threw 3 picks. Like, this defense is the best defense in the league, and our offense just needs to figure it out. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You
That's
have a
it.
bye next week?
We're on the bye right now. And we won the bye by beating the Eagles. So technically, 4-3. Because we won the bye
Some are saying.
by beating the Eagles. But we're all the way back. we're going to the playoffs for sure. Zach Wilson continues to get better. We have the best defense in the league. Eagles are a bunch of dorks. I think we exposed Jalen Hurts, and now they have one of the hardest schedules in the NFL coming out of their bye as well. But Justin Fields got hurt. Justin Jefferson is hurt. The Nukenheimer's dead. The Goat Whale's dead.
Man, y'all couldn't wait to say that one.
Question,
It's unison.
Yale might know the answer to this, but I saw some people have slips for like the last undefeated team standing. And
who wins it?
yeah, is it because like the Eagles like technically were because the Niners lost first,
Right.
But like, do you know anything about that? It's like the bet is like last undefeated team standing, and they both lost on the same day. So I
would say it'd be void. It go to next week.
Huh?
It would either be complete voided,
It's probably void.
money back,
think so.
or it would go to the next week.
Or would it go off the
Down
time? But
goes.
that's not really
It
fair.
would probably be void if
Probably
they both
voided.
lost.
Okay.
There'd
Yeah.
just be no.
I don't know. That's
No
weird.
winner.
I have to ask.
Yeah.
Jen.
But speaking that you had that long, I mean, that was a list of injured players, and you probably
Dude.
left. There's been a fuck ton of injuries this year.
Unbelievable amount.
Um,
Like, how the fuck are you supposed to craft a goat whale? It's actually impressive.
I'm kind of
thinking about-
out on season-long injuries.
Like last
That's
year,
what I'm
not
saying.
a single one of my guys got hurt.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And now what? 3 or 4 of them have.
Watson-Heimer, fucking Fields and
Amon-Ra.
Heimer.
Yeah.
Fucking fucking made up for it. He had 12 receptions.
I know, but I'm just saying
yesterday.
he got hurt.
But yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was telling you. Baseball season, I was like, you know what? I think I'm just going to go without the season-long injuries because it's like, or the lays, because it's just not fun. Once those guys go down, it's like now you're
O'Neal
sweating
Cruz,
2 to hit.
It's still
Yeah.
fun.
Like Anthony Richardson. I literally have the IR list.
You do.
Anthony Richardson's going to get surgeries out for the whole year.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson's on the IR. Deshaun Watson can't even pick up a football. Chris Olave has a
He's
fucking
next.
robot throwing to him.
He's next.
And Garrett Wilson's not going to score another touchdown.
And Garrett Wilson almost got hurt. He almost got hurt.
It's tough, man. It's tough out there.
Trent.
And
Oh, what'd you find out?
So Circa paid out just Eagles bettors.
Wow.
because
So it was
the
a time.
Niners lost first,
Wow.
and then BetMGM
Probably voided,
paid
bro.
them both out because they said it went by week to week, so they paid out half the odds.
That's so lame, bro.
That would make more
I would
sense.
just keep your money.
I would-
Anyway, speaking of injuries, though, Jimmy Garoppolo got hurt this week. As a Raiders fan, we're 3-3 as well, just like the Jets. So a lot to be optimistic about. Just wanted to touch on it real
what are you
quick.
optimistic about?
Brian Hoyer looked good.
Dude, there's so many bad teams
What?
in the NFL this year.
Hold on.
Fuck you, dude. I was just talking about my team.
I know, but the fact that the Raiders are 3-3, I'm like, what?
They've played dog shit teams.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Which-
we're and guess who we play this week? The Bears.
Oh my God, dude.
So I've noticed with props too, like just take less than because besides like Tyreek Hill, everyone's just soaring under.
Literally.
Like I don't
Literally.
know.
Yeah, dude, the Dolphins
I'm
are
over it.
fucking a cheat code. The Dolphins are playing Madden, bro.
They are playing
They're
Madden.
They
playing
are.
Madden.
They're having so much
If
fun.
Mostert gets 3, then a dude named a chain gets 3. Like what the fuck, dude? It's crazy.
He
Yeah.
goes down. Tyreek Hill's doing fucking backflips.
Backflips in the end zone.
And then you have
celebrating
Waddle.
with the fans.
It's just
Dude, yeah.
nonstop.
I honestly think though, I think there are 3 fake good teams.
Don't say the Dolphins.
I think it's the Eagles were the first one.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
I think it's the Dolphins.
Yeah.
No.
The Dolphins have
Their
really not
defense
played
is
anybody.
suspect.
So fake.
So suspect,
It's
and they
suspect.
haven't played a good defense yet.
Yeah.
So when they play like a real good defense, I think it's gonna get ugly
Give
for them.
me 3 good defenses right now.
Well, they have to play us twice.
Browns.
the
Jets
Browns,
healthy.
the Niners.
Niners.
That team,
Those
if that
3 defenses.
That's 3. Give me a 4th.
I
Sorry,
mean,
those are the 3 that I could
Cowboys
name.
still.
The
I
Bills,
still believe in them.
if they play, if that Dolphins team makes the playoffs, it's gonna be like when the Seahawks made the playoffs last year and had to play the Niners first round
Yeah.
and got absolutely punked.
hmm
And then I think the third one is the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I think those are the 3 teams that it's like
Chargers are starting to catch on though. We've been talking about how they should be really good.
They are.
I think they're starting
They're
to figure
2-3,
it out.
right? And they play tonight.
well, I
They
said to Trent,
What are they?
on paper, those 2 defenses, that game should have 20 points total. On paper, those 2 defenses, that game should have 20 points total. That game's over is 51.5.
Which game?
Chargers, Cowboys.
Yeah,
By the time
tonight.
this comes out, it'll already have been played. But
Mhm.
the fact that that total is 51 with those 2 defenses on paper is crazy to me. Crazy to me.
I'm think who's out for the Cowboys? I know.
Are you
Trayvon for the year.
Are you taking that over?
Right.
I'm taking that over.
You're taking the over.
Right.
Right?
Is Micah Parsons good? Like, is he playing?
Yeah,
Van Der Esch is out.
Parsons is playing.
Okay.
You're taking the over tonight.
I'm taking the over in that game.
51.5
51 and a
in
half.
a primetime game
In a primetime game.
with Dak Prescott at quarterback.
Justin Herbert at quarterback.
Because it's so high. Like, why is it so high? Most primetime games are at 42 and a half.
Because Justin Herbert's going to dot
He
them.
might.
All right, you want to do Monday Night Football best bets?
Yeah,
Or
let's just work
Yeah,
Monday
let's
Night
do it
Football,
while we're
yeah.
here.
Monday
Oh,
Night
real
Football.
quick, I just wanted to do a quick message. If you're a Texans fan, you're all the way back. You got the best quarterback in the draft, bar none.
All right, sorry. This
All the way back.
100%.
this is for the TikTok. All right, let's do some Monday Night Football best bets.
All right, Monday Night Football
Excuse me.
best bets. We've got the Cowboys taking on the Chargers in LA. The Chargers are +1.5. The over's 51.5. Your best bet and best prop. Trent, start us off.
I'm going with the Cowboys tonight. Got to get my lick back on them. They sold on me last week on prime time. But I'm going with a prop in this game that doesn't really correlate with Cowboys ML. But I'm taking CDs less than yards for no other reason other than the fact that my surgical 6-man goblin this weekend is about to full fade if CD doesn't get more than 71.5 yards. And I'm so confident that he's not getting it. So I'm just going with my gut, and I'm taking his under.
And he got bumped down.
And he got bumped down.
You got bumped down?
He got bumped down. Mikey, real quick, just so you know, the total is at 50 now.
I'm going to be taking the over at 50.5. I just think I'm going to live and die with that over. I will also be on the Chargers. My prop, I don't know why. I have a weird feeling. I think Tony Pollard gets in the end zone tonight.
Love that. I think
So the over,
he scores.
Tony Pollard touchdown, Chargers.
This is tough. I don't know what I want to take.
Your prop is surgical.
I love my prop, but for the game,
I love this game, bro.
oh, this is tough for me because, like, my gut's saying the Chargers, but I don't want to take the Chargers.
Chelly's going to go with the first half under.
Nope.
And he's going to take Austin Eckler rushing.
I'm
yards.
switching it up tonight. I'll wait for Lauren though.
Well, I'll start with my prop. I'm taking CD to get more than 8 receptions just because last week he was getting chirped by people saying
Targets or receptions?
Sorry, targets.
Start that
because
over.
people were chirping him saying he's not a real wide receiver one. I think he pops off.
Say the prop again, though, fully.
CD Lamb, more than 8 targets.
Let's go.
Yep. And then for the game, you know what, Mikey? F it, I'll ride with you. I'm going to take
Deal.
the over 50, although that line movement is telling me to take the under, but I want to see points.
I
That
think
we're
that
here.
it moved up. I think it moved up like 5 points or something to 51.5. So like it going back down is not really.
It's
like,
not too crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know what it opened at.
I think it
I
opened
saw it at like
I
51.
think Krabs was telling me earlier that it opened at like 46.5 or 47 or something like that. So
All this game's going over.
Yeah, well, I'll take the over. We'll do that.
My best bets tonight: Cowboys money line. Ride with
Let's go.
Trent.
Wow.
Whoa.
Bet you weren't ready for that.
Whoa.
Cowboys money line. Austin Eckler more than 4.5 receptions.
Wow.
Austin Eckler's catching 5 in his first game back. Herbert's gonna need
I
to
like
be
that a
doing a
lot.
bunch of dump offs, stuff like that. What?
Wow.
I
I
do
didn't
really
see
like
that
Eckler.
coming.
I do like Eckler a lot.
I didn't see that
think,
coming out of you.
I think that Herbert also pass completions. It's at 25.5, I believe. That's also a good look. I think that Herbert's going to need to be throwing the ball. I think the Cowboys go up early. And then-
Wait, what's the number for pass completions?
let me double check.
Because I made an entry this weekend with all pass completions, and
course you
dude,
25.5 for Herbert.
that number you don't realize it until the game's going on.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
I
That's a
of
know.
lot.
They'll throw the ball like
completions.
40 times and he'll have like 24 completions. or
Mhm.
something.
Like it's insane. Like Stafford, I needed him to. He literally stole my entry because it was at 25.5. He wasn't even fucking close, and he was throwing the ball a lot.
Yeah, I'm
but
sure
like,
pass
Attempts is always a good look.
Attempts is a
for
good look for
sure.
a quarterback who's inaccurate. But if I think the way this game goes is Herbert's checking the ball down a lot to like Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen in the slot, like on a slant, because they lost Mike Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Eckler, screen pass. Like I think those little easy completions against this Cowboys defense, you gotta take advantage of those.
I just feel like it also needs to happen. Josh, can I get your best bets?
oh, you want mine?
Yeah.
For the game. All
Yeah.
right. I'll take the Cowboys.
Yes,
sir.
I
Wow.
know. Or I'll take the 1.5. Whatever. They're winning that game by 6. And for the prop, I'm gonna ride with Chelly. I like that receptions from
Wow.
Eckler.
So he's just telling me.
Yeah, you just
through and through.
you tailed the Chile.
I get
Yeah,
that.
you tell the
You
Chile.
tell
Chile,
you're on the same
man.
side tonight. Let's go.
Trent
Respect
left
it.
the house, and I immediately hit a Chile. All right, let's continue.
Once again, we're gonna be on night sweats. I'm gonna be the only person on one side. It's literally you can't.
Yeah,
make
but,
it
Yeah,
up.
but
it's
the
not your
over,
best bet.
though.
But it's
Yeah,
not your
we'll
best
root
bet.
for
It's not your
points.
best bet.
We'll be
Do
rooting for
I-
points.
Do I have the worst 6-0 team in fantasy history?
Yeah,
I might.
100%.
you're gonna
It
beat the
pisses
horny
me
bunch
off.
week 9, and I'm literally gonna beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, I can't.
No,
We're
it's
like
actually-
totally opposites. Like
it's-
everyone I play is just
It's
crazy.
actually a good team. My running backs are just like Madison and Ford. Like that's insane. But I've got Kelsey, St. Brown, Herbert, fucking DJ Moore. Just serviceable guys. Guys who step up.
We were talking about it. I feel like I filled my locker room with playmakers. Like I feel like they look around that locker room in the horny bunch, and they're like, I just got to make a play. And I feel like that's the way I built my team, and that's why we have legs to go deep.
Oh, but
Dude, my best pickup was freaking Mostert.
Yeah.
He's
that
just
was-
on. He just backpacks
Every time
me.
he scores, I think.
And with the
about you.
chain
Yeah.
gun out, he's feasting.
Like I hope he gets better soon.
all right,
but
what do you
holy
guys
crap.
say we do a new segment called "Hang 'Em Up"?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hang
So
'em
we're just
up.
gonna go through and name some people, teams, foods, anything. Really, just need to fucking hang them up.
Oh wait, also, we will for the Monday night best bets, Thursday night best bets, next episode Sunday night. We'll be tracking our picks on the Pickett app. Make sure you guys go download the Pickett app. It's a sports betting social media app where you can track your plays, interact with the community. We're all on there. We will be tracking our prize picks entries and our picks on there. So make sure you guys go check out the Pickett app for the primetime climb as
How
well.
about
They will be
this?
presenting it.
How about this? Let's do a new segment called "Hang 'Em Up," presented by Pickett.
Hang them up.
And
presented by
Props
Pickett.
And props that.
Let's just
And
throw 'em
props
all
that
in there.
pitch.
LC, you want to start us off? Who needs to hang 'em up?
Hang them up.
Jose Altuve needs to hang him up. Yesterday, caused the Astros to get a huge double play. He took off too early from the bag, and yeah, he's just not him. And the Rangers are going to expose him. Just go ahead and hang him up, little Altuve.
I think in unison we should all say hang him up after she says the name. Like he's like after I think we say the person, then you say hang him up, then after the explanation
Yeah.
you say their name again, and then everyone in
I
unison.
like
says
Well, let's
hang
just
him
go
up.
ahead and do it. Jose Altuve.
Hang
One,
'em
two,
up. Oh,
three. No, hold on.
All right.
Jose
Wait, no, we
Altuve.
can't count down. We can't count down. That's so lame.
Right after you say Altuve,
Right after
everyone
you
just
say
say hang
Altuve,
him
we
up.
just all go hang 'em
All right,
up.
here we go. Jose Altuve.
Hang
Hang him
'em
up.
Please hang 'em up.
The New England Patriots, you can fucking hang them up.
Hang 'em up.
Probably the worst team in football.
Sorry.
Mac Jones. Mac Jones is a fucking bum. Bill Belichick is washed. And Boston fans are finally getting a taste of
poverty.
losing. And it
Yeah.
is the funniest shit because they don't know how to act. So New England Patriots,
Hang
Hang 'em
'em
up.
up.
Hang him up.
W. Josh.
That was late.
They need to hang him up. My guy would have to be Jake Moody of the 49ers. He missed a chip shot to win the
You have
game.
to say Jake Moody, hang him up.
What?
Yep. Dude does not ever follow the rules.
I thought
bro.
it was after the fact.
No, say
Hey,
it
it's new.
before.
It's new. It's new.
Say it before you go. Jake Moody, hang him up.
Jake Moody, hang him up. What the fuck?
No, you say it's the name, hang him up, explanation, the name again, then we all say hang him up.
Jesus fuck. Jake Moody, 49ers kicker, hang him up. Dude missed a fucking chip shot to win the game, and his whole family was in attendance, which I can't imagine what that post meal was
Piss.
like.
Piss.
That dinner. But that was absolute piss. And a legacy drive from Brock Purdy with the game on the line just to miss a chip shot. Jake Moody,
Hang him up.
Hang him up.
Good job. That was
That
good.
was
That was
good.
good.
Not to make this about me, Calgary Flames, hang them up. Hang them up. This team has sold the Frosty Five, the first Frosty Five of the last 2 seasons by melting in the third period, back-to-back seasons. Calgary Flames,
Hang 'em up.
Dude, they actually suck.
That was
They need,
big.
suck.
they need to move on.
But speaking of the Astros, do you want to give a Rangers check-in? Game 1.
I mean, the boys are they're playing phenomenal baseball. They definitely got their swagger back. Shout out Creed. I guess Creed is, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys saw, but Kirk Cousins said the Vikings listened to Creed before their game yesterday, and they won. There's something about Creed. So maybe when you're cooking up your little super goats.
Can you take me?
No, but the Rangers are buzzing. They play again today at 3. So hopefully we can get 2 in Houston, and then when they come here, I know Trent and I will be going to that game.
That's
And,
gonna be electric.
Yeah,
The,
it's gonna be
the
crazy.
Astros, weirdly, like they're a fucking unbelievable franchise. They suck at home. Like
They
all
do.
year, they've been sucking at home.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I took the Rangers game 1, because you're getting maybe even the better team at Plus Chicken.
Yeah.
And they suck at
The
home.
hotter team for
Now
sure.
it's a pick 'em.
We're here.
And now
Game
that-
2, it's a pick.
Yeah. So.
But people were also saying like the Astros, like it's not weird for them to lose game
no,
one.
they lose game 1s all the time.
I was getting chirped. I was like, can I just celebrate my team won, please?
This game 2 is fucking unbelievably massive, and
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
worried about when they come here because the Astros
I'm
are
not.
a wagon on the road.
Well, we love home too. We love our
I mean, I'm
home.
rooting for you. I'm not chirping the Rangers, but
I'm
I'm
excited
We're gonna have
to-
Creed
I'm
playing.
excited to hear how the atmosphere is.
Dude, when I was watching the game, the last series when they were playing in Arlington, I mean, holy crap, we turned
Electric.
into a baseball city so
Electric.
fast.
I mean,
Electric.
yeah, they've never won before, so this
Yeah.
place is gonna be.
We're
rocked.
excited.
Question: will they open the roof up of Globe Life?
It might be chilly enough to. open
That's
the
what
roof.
I'm wondering because
know.
that if they open it up, I actually would probably enjoy going to a game. If they kept it closed, I don't think I'd want to go. I don't like
Yeah,
the
it
closed.
just
baseball
depends.
I don't. It doesn't feel like a baseball game.
No,
We've talked
it
about
definitely
before.
doesn't.
No, that's
but-
so fair.
Also, funny story. I bought a tin of Zins because we were gonna be watching football, and I was like, I just want to be like drinking beers, and I want something more.
Yeah.
Monica.
I had them in the bottom of. I also bought some snackies,
Okay.
and I had them in the
Wait,
bag.
did you get the threes to start?
I got the 3s of that.
Good. Okay, good one.
Threes.
Put them in the bag with my
Yes, I did.
snackies.
Gorilla.
Forgot I had them in the bag of snackies. Didn't get to throw one in. Threw the bag of the snacks out with the Zin, so I never even got to put one in. my wallet.
You're joking.
No.
Spot,
You're
man.
you're not a.
Rook.
There's gonna be
Just an
this whole
absolute
narrative.
rook.
Blew it. Literally, we were in the car, and I was like, "Oh my god, I threw my Zins out."
You really didn't want them. You just want to look.
You're
cool
gonna be
behind 'em.
sad.
No, I actually wanted them.
The comment section
And
is
I
going
threw it
to
out.
have a day with you.
Well, it was a pitch black room. I had the snackies in there, and I was eating the snackies, and then I put the snacks in there, throw them away, and forgot it was even in there because I never buy them.
Well, you're thinking because the three.
That's not why they're gonna
No,
have
that-
a day
three?
with you.
I mean,
no,
I've
but you
never
have
done-
to start with the three.
I don't
That's
do
totally,
tobacco. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
put 6 in and fucking
not
throw
Well,
it
tobacco.
up.
nicotine, yeah. You
Or
definitely have to
nicotine,
start with the
whatever.
three. You for sure do. You
3
can't judge
mg.
him for that.
This kid's
Freaking
over
Taylor,
here.
Taylor Luwan, his big self, he does 3 milligrams. So
That's wild.
Mikey's
Yeah,
fine.
chilly.
Yeah, the
Like,
First of all, this
fine.
kid is like fiending a jewel, never bought his own, and fucking literally like a little plebe goes up to Trent begging for rips.
By the way,
And then chirps me, "Yo, you ever gonna quit that shit?"
Yeah, are
can I-
you?
Can I rip it though?
Because
Are
you
you
just,
ever
you
gonna
just
quit
want it.
Are you ever gonna stop bumming
real,
it?
real quick before we play our game? Are you ever gonna quit the fucking jewel?
I mean, at some point in my life, sure.
No. Answer the question.
What
That's
would
not
you
a-
go to? Like, real question. Would it just be like dipping?
I mean, hopefully at some point, just not have to use tobacco.
Dude, you're too far gone.
Yeah, I don't.
Like that's not a good
I know
answer.
tobacco, but
mean?
nicotine
I
is
want you to
probably
be
gonna
like,
save
I
your
want to
life.
be done juuling by the end of this year, or some. I want like a concrete answer, not like a. Well, I hope at some point I just decide
Well-
to stop.
While I'm a fucking degenerate gambler, it ain't gonna stop.
Well, you might be like that for the rest of your fucking life.
Well, shit. Is there a problem? Like, fuck.
That's a good response.
Who cares?
Let's call that cake. Josh is gonna give us a stat line from this past weekend in football, and we're gonna have to guess the player
And then
Yeah.
in the NFL.
NFL.
We will start with
Josh, no hosing. Okay.
Trent.
I got you guys this week. All right, we're gonna start with Trent. So this quarterback went 10 for 14, 1 rushing touchdown, and 1 interception.
Huh?
10 for 14. Did he
83 yards.
play the whole game?
I know who it is. I know
Can't
who
say
it is.
that.
I know
I
who
think,
it is.
yeah, I know
I
you
mean,
know who it
like,
is.
are injuries a factor?
Do you know his-
No,
80.
he did not get hurt.
Okay, 83 yards, a rushing touchdown, and
You got it. You got it.
1 interception.
and 1 interception.
You got it. Good shit, by the
I
way.
think I know.
Is it Jimmy? No, you said no injury. Fuck. God damn it! I'm thinking.
You're
Brock
not-
Purdy.
No.
That is incorrect.
God damn it!
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys can try to steal.
I don't know his name, but it's the Bears guy who came in.
Yep. Yep.
I said.
Tyson Bagent.
I asked
Mhm.
I said
injuries.
he
I
didn't
asked
get
He
hurt.
didn't
if
get
I
played
said
the
he
whole
didn't
game.
get hurt. I said I couldn't tell you that, but I said he didn't get hurt.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, he
I
That
knew
should
it
have
was the
been.
Bears.
That is
that
fair.
should've
Let's
been
go, Chels.
against
Let's go,
We
Charlie.
were on the same page
Yeah,
there.
yeah. What's
All
his
right.
name? Tyson
Bagney.
Tyson Bagent.
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 He came out looking tough.
Bagent dog.
Except he sucks. All right.
Dog.
Mikey.
He sucks though.
All right, Mikey. This player had 25 carries and 77 yards. No touchdowns.
Jonathan Taylor.
That is incorrect.
I don't know how many carries he had. Fuck.
Anyone want to steal?
Any receiving yards?
I don't think I know this
Any
one.
receiving yards?
I have no idea. I don't have that pulled up.
77 yards, a touchdown.
No touchdowns.
Was it Saquon?
No. It was Josh Jacobs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
That
didn't
was
know
the
that
one
one.
game I literally didn't watch a second of.
Yeah, I didn't see
Neither
that
did
one.
Shelly. It's okay.
I didn't have to.
All right,
We were winning
Lauren.
the whole
All
time.
right, here we go.
All right, quarterback. He went 23 for 38, 217 passing yards, and 1 touchdown.
Baker Mayfield.
That is incorrect.
One more time.
I,
one more
th- I
time.
thought that was it.
23 for 38,
Uh-huh.
217 yards, and 1 touchdown.
Oh wait, yeah, no, Baker didn't come close to that. Hold
One touch-
Trevor.
No.
on. Oh wait, I'm out because I guessed.
Oh, Lamar.
Fuck.
That was a good guess. Lamar was a good guess.
Is it Josh Dobbs?
It was Bryce Young.
Wow.
Wow, I thought he threw more than that. Thailand had like
What?
What's up? Big Dillon.
I always call him that. I know it's Dillon. I always say Thailand.
That was nuts.
That
That caught
goddamn
me off guard.
Thailand.
Really bad.
All right.
That caught me off.
Kelly?
This for the win.
For the win. I
For
don't know
the
about
dup.
that.
For the dup.
All right. This player
God
had
bless you.
2 receptions for 53 yards and a touchdown.
2
2 receptions, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
For Chelly.
These are good ones.
These are good ones.
I need to start looking over the
I
stats
know,
before we do
same.
this.
I think watching the games is enough. It's not.
It's
I
not.
didn't watch a lot of Red Zone.
Two
Unless it's on
receptions,
fantasy.
53 yards.
And a touchdown?
Was it Waddle?
Nope.
Wow, that was a good guess, though.
Jacoby Myers?
No. It was Jamison Williams.
Oh.
He's back.
Okay.
I was never going to guess that. Do we have another round?
Yeah, one more round.
Let's go. All right. We're back at Trent.
All right. This player, quarterback,
Thank you.
went 33 for 55, 329 yards, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions.
3 picks. Is that not Hurts?
That is not Hurts.
What? Who else had 3 picks?
Wow, that just fucked
I
me
thought
all
I
the
knew
way
it
up.
was, but I
I
don't
thought
think
it
he
was
had-
Auto Hurts.
I thought it was. I'll just say it out loud. Jared Goff, but I don't think he had 3.
No, he did not.
That was Gardner Minshew.
Oh.
He threw for over 300 yards.
Yeah, he threw 55 times.
Jared Goff's the only other guy I knew that threw over 300 yards. So I guess.
55 pass attempts, bro.
Wow.
His line was probably 30.
Insane.
Maybe.
Bastard Minshew.
Probably 30.
All right, Mike. This quarterback went 21 for 41, 235 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception.
Oh,
Oh, that's.
dude. Who the fuck is this? Who threw no touchdowns? Did he get hurt?
No, he played the whole game.
I can tell you someone who didn't throw a touchdown.
Wait, how many yards? One more time.
235.
I know who it is. I know who it is. I actually have this. I started him.
235? No touchdowns and a pick. How many times did he throw the
Tell
ball?
me I'm locked.
41, 21
You're
for
locked.
41.
That's
Baker
it.
Mayfield.
No.
Mm-mm.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
Geno Smith.
That is also incorrect.
What?
I knew you didn't start him because I
Wait,
started
hold on. Let me
him.
see if I can guess.
Oh, you started him? Oh, Josh's quarterbacks are moose.
Toast.
Josh Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, it's Josh Dobbs.
Hall of Famer.
Damn it.
Damn, that sounded exactly like Geno
That
Smith.
literally was Geno Smith.
Damn, bro.
I'll check Geno Smith's stats after
I think
this
he had
too.
2 picks.
I can check it real quick.
All right, Lauren. This player had 12 carries for 38 yards,
2 wins.
no touchdowns.
12 carries. All right.
You know who it
Is he a starting running back? Backup.
He is a starter.
Two
What was the
touchdowns.
stat line?
12 carries,
rushes.
38 yards.
Yeah, and no touchdowns.
No touchdown.
2 touchdowns.
0
Um,
touchdowns.
Oh, 0 touchdowns.
Why do you know this?
It's because it happened recently.
Why'd you say it like that?
Think.
Think.
Oh, I might know who it is.
Hold on. Sorry. Ah.
I don't know.
Now
who
you
it
have
is.
me like overthinking.
I'm guessing a team that fucking was losing, so they couldn't rush the ball a lot, and they weren't productive on the run game. That's correct.
What
They
do
were
you
not
like,
productive
Lauren?
at all,
I'm
were they?
thinking like a Cardinal. No.
Hold on. Recently.
Oh.
There's no way you
Nah,
know.
Nah. You're wrong.
How am I wrong?
Yeah, I think wherever Trent's going, he's wrong. I think.
Is it not Saquon
Wherever-
Barkley?
No, Saquon had like.
Okay, hold
90
on, hold on,
yards
Joe.
the ground.
Sorry.
What?
Give me to 10.
He broke one.
He broke one.
No, we're talking about someone else.
At one point,
Saquon
he had 8 carries for. Like
I'll just
8
say
yards.
like James Cook. I don't know.
It was Joe Mixon.
Oh, I thought about him for a second. Dang it.
Fuck, my beat.
No, you're good.
All right, last one to Chelly. This one,
To win it.
No.
he might get hosed.
This is to win it.
This is a tough
He
one,
might get host.
but I'll give you a hint that doesn't make it so tough. So this isn't a quarterback, okay? This player went 1 for 1 on passing attempts with
Oh,
7
fuck.
yards.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
I didn't see it.
Oh fuck! Oh my god! I know. I literally saw it on
Yeah,
the score app,
Same.
and I was like, "Why the hell did he?" Throw?
I
Yeah.
don't have a clue.
Is he on the Rams?
No. It was in the 1 p.m. slate, right?
Yeah.
At least give me that. Yeah.
Last player to
Dude, I
throw
was
was
so
Keenan
much more
Allen.
dialed last week.
Hold on.
Not dialed.
I need to just go through the games real quick. Was it?
Stars.
I don't know, bro. Holy shit.
Oh,
I forget who it was.
It was Johnny Hecker, the
Yup,
punter
fake punt.
for Carolina.
Fake punt.
oh,
Fuck me, dude. Fuck.
dude, I was thinking a wide receiver
I know.
somewhere.
I know.
Did you know that Johnny Hecker has because he's thrown enough passes to get a QBR. He is like one of I think the best QBR of all time.
Wow.
Because he's thrown like 10 passes and
Fun
he's only
fact.
thrown like 1 incompletion.
Dude, that's nuts.
Yeah, see, that's why I thought Rams, man.
Yeah. Well, he used to play there.
Yeah.
All right. I think we just do. You say it. First one to get it gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give
we
us
can
the
do
one
that.
last one,
One last one.
since we all.
I'll give you a
botched.
tough one then.
We
Those-
all botched.
those weren't tough.
jeez.
I mean,
I don't think
they,
we
That's
got.
they were
very
like
tough.
they were like better players. I'm gonna go with a worse player.
Mm.
This player had 3 carries for -4 yards, no touchdowns.
Starter.
Starter,
What?
not a running back.
Oh, Debo.
Nope.
Oh, that's it.
3 carries for -4 yards.
Oh, was it? No, okay.
Kadarius Toney.
Fumbled.
Nope.
I got.
I'm
no
thinking
idea.
Jets.
Think about
Sweeps.
like a little guy. He's a little tiny guy.
Kadarius Toney.
No.
He's a
Wide
starter,
Uh,
He's
Was
a
it?
starter.
Was it Puka?
No.
No, that was
Little guy.
stupid. That was
Little
stupid. That
tiny
was
guy.
stupid. That was
and
stupid.
he's a wide receiver.
Pew 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 pew.
Marquise Brown.
Nope. You're close.
Rondale Moore.
Rondale Moore.
Wow, good
Wow.
one. Good one.
Pew pew pew.
Dude,
Shots.
I literally said
shots.
Puka, dude.
Taking shots.
Puka,
Um, This has been another episode of We'll Be Seeing Pod. We'll be back here on Thursday. We got Monday Night Football. We had quite a weekend of sports. And as always, we will in fact be.
We'll be seeing.